Alright, what's all this then? This is actually something pretty special. Something I've never seen before, and it's a Challenge Medeco, pinned up by the great lockmaker Supallama. He apparently got bored up there in his Canadian snowy winter and decided that it would be fun to make Medecos even harder to pick. Figured maybe Medecos weren't difficult enough on their own, and so he'd throw a little bit of his magic pin-making wizardry into one to see what happened. Anyway, he struggled around with this thing and finally got it open, so thought maybe we'd smack it into a vise and see if we can get it picked. Let's see if we can get into this Challenge Medeco by Supallama. Seems to pick rather like a normal Medeco at first, then turns into something a little bit different as it falls into kind of a world's deepest false set anyone's ever seen. First pin's the hardest to get set, rotationally anyway. Come on, man. Just continue to work on pin 1 here, trying to get it lifted and turned. I can get it with a decap. Seem to want to do it. There we go. So we get that and falls into a nice deep false set after we get all of those pins turned rotationally. And then it seems to be a matter of, I mean, look at that thing. It's like way over there. And then it seems to be a matter of kind of lifting up the pins past little traps. I think he's made some little floating wafer traps. Ah! Oops. Well, luckily it didn't fall out of a false set. Trying to crank down on my vise a little bit. Really kind of have to muscle these things up past Okay, there it is. Opened. Alright, let's gut it. What an evil Medeco. Challenge Medeco. What have we got here? Flathead. Alright, let's get a plug follower. And I'm dying to see what's in this thing. Just dying to see what is in here. Okay, there's definitely a sidebar in there. Let's do the sidebar first. Alright, looks like your standard sidebar with little springs and stuff. And then pin one is a wafer and a Medeco key pin. 2 is a Medeco key pin. 3 Medeco key pin. 4 Medeco key pin, and 5 is a Medeco key pin. So we have a 5-pin Medeco on top of all the evil genius that we have in here otherwise. Alright. Whoa, okay. So there is some really nasty looking washer wafer kind of thing. Oops. What's in 2? Where's 2? Come on out, 2. The spring. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, okay. 2. Oh, there it is. I see what's going on. All right. 2 is another one of those gnarly wafer things. I think that was 3. I got a problem with 2. Something's not going right with 2. Ooh. That was 4 popped out. It looks like it's a drunken, kind of a drunken tea with, I don't know what's going on here, so I'm going to do it this way. Drunken tea with a master wafer. And then we have another one of these nasty things, but I need to figure out what's going on with 2. Little springs. 2, and that's another one of those half moon plates. 2, come on out, 2. Oh crap, there it goes. Wow, this is not the best gutting ever. But it did come out. Where did it go is the question. Ah, here it is. Okay. So 2's another one of those nasty things. All right. Let's come on down for a close-up. Get these guys set up so we can see the false gates. Never seem to want to stay in the right position. Okay, let's come on down. Your plug is just a normal Medeco plug. Nothing, mercifully there's no crazy business going on in there. The sidebar is your 5-pin Medeco sidebar. These crazy master wafers, or I don't know, captured washer kind of pins are in every chamber really. And then here we have the Medeco pins, which are not cooperating with me. I did oil this lock, so that's why you're seeing a little bit of oil here. I picked it the first time without oiling it, and then I was having a really hard time getting the pins to turn for me, especially pin 1, so I went ahead and oiled it. Okay, there we go. So let's go all the way in for the Medeco pins. And here we have, looks like well, I can always see better in the video, but I can't tell if there's false gate on here. Yeah, it looks like there are false gates on some of these. Definitely one here. So it looks like there's a false gate. Maybe there? Oh, let's turn it over. Hard to tell. Probably be able to see it in the video if there's false gates on there. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Yeah, there we go. And then the real maniac show is these really incredible pins. I haven't zoomed in as much as I can. Just these crazy, and this had a wafer on it. I believe it probably would, but I think the wafer was down, so I think it was in like that. And then just these crazy pins. It's another one of those drunken kind of spool things, but they're captured, so it's pretty cool. Pretty clever idea. And man, it goes into a Shakespearean in magnitude false set. But anyway, and then we'll look in here. You can see the sidebar channel, and then there's obviously nothing going on. I don't think there's anything going on upstairs. Doesn't look like it. Alright, you guys. Challenge Medeco from Supallama. The key is still mummified from him. Very tricky challenge lock, but a lot of fun. Thanks, Supallama. Appreciate you sending it. See you guys. Thanks for watching.